Peace, love, and blessings. I'm your humble host, Big Truck. So, we're about to dive into this thing right quick. Shout out to my mans and them. Media tutorials and reviews. He's doing amazing things. Go to that King's channel. Show him some love. Shout out to my man, K Spade, for sending me this. We're going to dive into this thing. We're going to talk about it. Conversations and reviews. You know how we do. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmets. Walk it into the end zone. Peep this shit out.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. But she's always want to talk about this shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night. Bitch, you kept catching
I heard what the fuck you said.
me out of my fucking mind.
Wow.
Did you?
Yo, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear and see that? She was drinking right there. Number one. Always tell people, watch for body language. Facial micros. It's going to tell it. Okay? She lied her ass off on the Gail King show. I mean, I saw it, and I'm just sitting there. I'm watching her whole body language. I'm watching her disposition. I'm listening. So many gaps in her response. All those little key phrases. But MTR is going to tell some things. He's going to share some things. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get more. Let's eat.
You have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah. Did you, Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So
You lying ass. Remember I said facial micros, body language, eyes don't lie. That lies that they tell. A person know they lying their ass off. You gotta pay attention. Men, pay attention.
why do you think he's putting out the story that the two of you had a relationship and that you're making the whole thing up?
I think that he is trying to deflect from the fact that he committed a crime.
Yeah, it's actually crazy to watch her explanation of that, knowing 2 years later she was going to be dropping this bit of information that implicates her as a goddamn liar. The reason that Gail King was asking that of you is because she's trying to determine how credible of a person, in this case, that you are. You have.
And not only that, she already knew the answer. She had all the answers way before then. She just wanted to see if you were going to be truthful. You failed. Let me ask you this, Megan, because we're discovering and we're learning more and more about how you move. We already know you sold your soul to the industry. We know that. Who did you really give up for a sacrifice? A lot of things just ain't adding up. But we're going to leave that alone. Allegedly. But it's quite fascinating. You say this man did all these things. But we know that you cannot hold your liquor to say worth a damn. You cannot hold your liquor. You get drunk, you get real slippery at the lips. You know what time it is. Did you provoke him? I don't know. Was you mad because he was smashing your homegirl? I don't know. You mad at him if that was the case. But what's that say about you? Look at what you do. I'm just saying.
made incredible accusations, and the man is now spending 10 years in prison based off of those accusations. You know, what's also interesting about this as well is I do think that a large component of why this case got out of hand is this whole hashtag believe all women bullshit. The ridiculous thought that a woman is just to be simply believed at the point of accusation, specifically usually it's towards sexual assault allegations, but it absolutely applied within this case as well. And the thing is that when you got up on your social media platforms and began to lambast that man, and then to come out a couple of years later and just casually admit this, I mean, a smart person probably would have taken this to the grave, but apparently you're not that damn smart.
Those that follow Megan, how do y'all feel now? How do y'all feel now that she, after 2 years, admitted that she lied on the Gail King show? Y'all supporting people in their lies. I gotta stand by them no matter what. That man is spending 10 years in jail. Like, really? 10 years of that man. I pray and I hope that his legal team gets wind of this, puts in a petition, and have a retrial. Now that there's evidence, 2 years later, there's evidence what you did, admitting that you lied. I'm quite sure a judge will take this case. That man need to be freed. Men, mount up, get ready.
Especially if the person got away with it. What's also interesting about this is the amount of backlash that creators, commentators like myself received when we pushed back. When we initially heard her get up on her live stream and throw salt all over Tory Lanez' name with an account from a situation that just didn't make any damn sense. And to get up on Gail King's platform and to lie about something that Tory Lanez said was a major part of this entire case is absolutely dastardly work. But, you know,
not only that, but when those that did their research, how bad they were criticized. There were so many that didn't believe her, that did their research, they were shamed. And that goes for a large number of men and women that did their research. It was like, wait a minute, something isn't right. I know she came with the whole crocodile tears and so forth, this and the third.
Is human. She turned up her location. She must think I'm stupid. She wanna run the streets, so let her ho, let her ho, let her ho.
Don't believe her. It is inconceivable to me that we have video, you have a police report, you have a medical report where it said that to this day, guys, she still has bullet fragments in her feet, that people don't believe her. And I think it's just getting to her. She wanted to put her own story out there and stand in her truth.
That is some bull. The lies. There you go. This bitch. The lies.
But I ask you guys, everyone who's watching this video right now, how long is it going to take? How many cases, how many people are going to come forward? Is it going to take until men at the point of accusation are not guilty until proven innocent? Because you can't believe any of these people nowadays. I think that this admission, her revealing the truth, proving that she lied about something, proves that if she can lie about this as something as important as what this information is to the entire case, then she can lie about anything.
Anytime that we hear something, we see something, we got to go back and do research, because there has to be more to it. The things that we discover upon doing research, that's going to shed light on that particular thing.
I heard what the fuck you said.
Bitch, I lied to Gail King. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. But she's always want to talk about this shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory?
Because you claim that Tory was the shooter, and Tory's story is that Megan is lying because she's jealous of his new relationship or whatever he was doing with the other girl. Getting your cheeks clapped by the man that you claim shot you is very pertinent information.
And not only that, but you was intimate with him more than once. Here's the thing. You can't be mad at him if he's doing other things, if you're doing other things. We know about your history. We know about how you move.
This is about. Even if I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night.
He doesn't show signs of stopping, so who am I to be cock blocking? I really hate to see you go. Let her ho, let her ho, let her ho.
That means 47 times. Once, maybe twice. Oh, this
catching me out of my fucking mind.
Did you have an...
Oh, and now he's catching you drunk out of your mind. You see how she's attempting to remove all accountability from the situation? As if Tory was not only violent, but a sexual deviant, only catching her when she was beyond inebriated and falling victim to his advances. Oh, woe is me. See, this...
Yeah, I caught that too, because if that's the case, why would you have sex with him? Why would you give him your cheeks then if that was the case? Accountability. You want to sit up there and throw flame on this man, take responsibility. What part did you play in this?